Good morning, range fans. This is Rimfire Dave here, and I made a video the other day about how I clean a rimfire, and I got quite a few views on it and a lot of comments.
Cooter, turn that antenna a little farther to your left, buddy.
Good morning, range fans. This is Rimfire Dave here.
There you go. Hillbilly. Now crank up the power, dude. Howdy, everyone. This is American Hillbilly. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I know what you're thinking. This is the wrong channel, Hillbilly. What are you doing over here on Rimfire Dave's channel? Well, our good buddy, Rimfire Dave, had to have a few medical procedures. And so he's going to be off of YouTube for a couple weeks or so. And I thought this is the perfect time to hijack his channel and put on a video for him. Now you folks keep Rimfire Dave in your prayers and thoughts and pray for him a quick recovery, because he's going to be back. Yeah, he is. But one reason I come over and hijacked his channel while he's not here is because I found out something. So growing up, I had like a hero, and it was Super Dave. Yeah, we all remember Super Dave. Yeah, I mean, one of my heroes. Right here, I put it on there, SD, Super Dave. Yeah, I'm in the fan club and all that stuff. Well, I've not seen Super Dave in years. Yeah, like he kind of just disappeared off TV and stuff. I mean, such an awesome guy. And I'm like, man, I wonder where Super Dave's been all these years. Well, I did some research and come to find out that our very own friend, Rimfire Dave, is actually Super Dave. Yeah, he retired and just enjoying life right now. So since I'm a big fan, let's just call him Rimfire Super Dave, okay? So since I've been watching Rimfire Super Dave, I've learned a lot. Yeah, he is awesome. He showed me how to clean my firearms properly. He's put out so much great information. Like, I got a notebook like that thick just taking notes from Super Dave. So I thought today we bring out this old rifle and we'll follow along with Super Dave's videos. Like, cause I've learned a lot. I mean, how to clean them and kind of restore stuff and things like that. So anyway, I think I can remember everything. So let's give it a try on this old rifle right here. Let me show you what I got. So right here, we got an old bolt action 22 long rifle. Yeah, I mean, it needs some work, but I want to turn this thing into a long distance, high performance target shooting rifle. I mean, I've got to catch up with Super Dave, Kentucky Rimfire, and all them fellers. They're just all the time shooting a bunch of great challenge targets and accurate as can be. Now this thing, it's got a little rust on it and it needs some work, but I mean, I've been following Super Dave and I think I can get this thing back up to busting bullseyes, just 5-shot groups, one right inside the other. Now one thing I did learn from Dave is these bags. Yeah, we got a bag here in the back, bag here in the front. Now Dave told me, he said, well, he don't fill those up with sand. So I dumped all my sand out of here. I want to take Dave's advice. He showed rice and a few things there, but I got thinking, I think I got a better idea. So I'm taking a little bit of Dave's advice. I dumped all the sand out of these, and I'm going to tell you what I filled my bags up with. So one thing you got to take in consideration out there. It's a long day out there on the range. Probably hot. You're shooting your rifle, getting a little tired, sweaty and everything. Well, a feller gets hungry, especially when you're walking back and forth down to them targets. I know Super Dave said something about rice and some stuff, but I went one step farther. I put Rice Krispies in mine. Yeah, just regular rice, you can't chew on that out there if you get hungry. Rice Krispies, you can snack on them. I also use grape nuts and trail mix. Yeah, because I mean, fella gets hungry out there when you're shooting, and there's never a cafe right there close by. So fill them bags with something you can snack on. So let's get started cleaning this rifle, getting her all back up to date. So first of all, you've got to clean this rifle. And I'm going to use scrubbing bubbles. Yeah, right here, scrubbing bubbles. They work so you don't have to.
Views and opinions of this video does not reflect the views and opinions of Rimfire Dave's channel. This is just a parody video to have fun.
Yeah, why put in all the work yourself when you can use scrubbing bubbles and let them do most of the work? So let's spray this thing down really good with scrubbing bubbles. Okay, I kind of cut the film there because I used 2 of them. I want to get it real clean. Next thing I want to do while them scrubbing bubbles are working for me, I want to help them out a little bit. I want to get me a nice big wire brush. If you got a wire brush that goes on into your drill, you know, you can do that. But anyway, I want to take this wire brush to this thing and see if we can get her cleaned up. Oh yeah, looking good. I'm sure I'm glad Super Dave's taught me all this stuff. Now we hit that whole rifle really good with those wire brush, and I even went and got a wire wheel and kind of went over some stock, barrel, the whole 9 yards. But there's some places that like the brush just didn't get down to. This thing has a little bit of rust on it and stuff. Stock's pretty rough. And plus, you know, I thought, you know what? I want this gun looking fancy, so I thought it'd be real cool to put a thumb hole or something in there. So anyway, you get out your grinder. Now hit them stubborn parts with your grinder. Even the stock, you can kind of curve it to fit your own needs right there. So let's do some grinding on this thing. It's looking pretty good. That saved me a lot of time. Them scrubbing bubbles, they work good. Grinder worked great. Now remember, I watch Dave's clean videos, but this is my own hillbilly twist on it because Dave did a good job. I just think that, you know, I could add to it and make it better and faster. So now we got that thing all done there, scrubbing bubbles still everywhere. Well, next step you want to do is wash all that down. So if you got you a garden hose, power washers work good too. So let's take garden hose and just clean all that stuff off of there. Yeah, turn it up on high too if you need to. Get that thing really good and clean inside and out. So next thing you want to do after you got her all washed and cleaned out, you want to get you a chamois or some microfiber cleaning cloths. You can use an air compressor, blowtorch, whatever you got laying around, you know, something just to get her all dried off with. So let's dry this thing off. Now it's time to clean your barrel. I know Dave, he uses like some rod or whatever, but those cost money. Got a little bolt guide in there. You put it up there so you can push that rod in and out nice and fancy with them patches. But we're going to improvise a little bit. I think just a good stick or a rod like this, you know, will work really good. Well, I put a little bend in this rod. I don't know, hopefully you can see it. A little bend in here. So when you're running those patches through there, you can curve that up and clean the top and the sides and, you know, just get that barrel really good and clean. Now, I do remember I got in my notes there, Dave said you run that patch through there as many times as you can until it comes out white. So we're going to stick this patch on here. All right, we got this patch on here. We're going to keep running this thing through here until it comes out white. So let's get started here. Oh yeah, this is working really good. I can turn this thing, get all 4 corners of that barrel. Let's push this patch out, see what it looks like. Still not white, so let's try again. Okay, I had to cut camera off there because I was really having trouble getting that patch white. I ran that thing through 147 times and it finally come out white. So that barrel ought to be really good and clean now. So up next, we need to oil this baby down. You know, the stock, the barrel, everything. We don't want it rusting. We don't want our finish getting bad again. And there's all kinds of stuff out there, different oils, different companies and everything. But I'm just going to use tranny fluid. Yeah, right here, just some tranny fluid. I mean, it works great for the race cars and everything. It all worked great for this. Got this thing open up and just soak her really good with tranny fluid. Rub it in and everything real good. Get the stock, the barrel, inside the barrel a little bit, you know. Just get it really soaked in good. And then if you want to, you can add your little Lucas to it. Yeah, I run this in just about all my vehicles. It's good stuff, so let's put some Lucas on this thing too. Oh yeah, this stuff's good and thick. It ought to last really good. Man, it's bringing a nice shine to that stock. Woohoo, man. All right, we got this thing all done. I wiped her down again. Let's take a look at it. Okay, here we go. Now, I know it looks a little different. I added a scope to it. So, appearance of a scope can make a big difference on the appearance of a rifle. No doubt about that. But yeah, all the rust is gone. Stock looks completely different. I mean, this looks like a whole different gun. Maybe it's that tranny fluid. I think tranny fluid used to mean something different than it does today, but I like this change. I'm just so glad I finally found Super Dave. I wonder if he has one of them extra costumes laying around. I'd really like to have one of them. So everybody, this is a fun video. Absolutely do not try any of this at home. This is just a parody. I was just wanting to try to give some joy to Super Dave. Something for his channel that, you know, we can just have fun. He can put this up on his channel, and I hope it brought some joy not only to Dave but to the rest of you. In all seriousness, if you want to know how to really clean a firearm very good, check out Super Dave's other videos here, because he's got so much good stuff on here. Not only cleaning rifles, just talking about bench rests, bags. The guy has so much knowledge. You made it to a great channel right here. So take this guy's wisdom and apply it for your own firearm. And of course, this is American Hillbilly. Having a little fun with y'all today. Super Dave, get better, buddy. We're missing you. We're gonna leave you all with this. Remember, God, family, country. Make somebody's day better, will you? And if the good Lord's willing, creeks don't rise, we'll be seeing y'all again. We love you.